Hey, yo, it's almost Thanksgiving. But we're not there yet. But we're not there yet. What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Hero. This is Coding with Strangers, and I want to talk about something. You know, one of the easiest ways to acquire wealth in this country, specifically the USA, is investing in the stock market, is legalized gambling with pictures, and now we have little sparks that go off whenever you get a positive trade. There are platforms that are digestible, approachable on your mobile phone. Just a quick, shout out if anyone's interested. Here's my Webull link. If you want to get some free stocks and join in a trading platform, hit me up. Reach out to me on the Discord. Let's get this community thriving. Let's get this thing riding, right? But the most important thing about entering into the stock market is understanding when it's time to leave. And the stock market is forever going to be a place where people can gamble and make strategic, I wouldn't say gamble, I think strategic risk with their money. But as long as I've been invested in the stock market, which has been 4 years now, I've seen nothing but positive growth. And it all started when it's been like 6 years. It all started when a doctor came up to me simply and said, Hero, what do you know about stocks? And I said nothing. And he gave me $50 right then and there and told me to open up an account. I made one, and he said I could pay him back the money once I made it back. And in 1 week, I was able to pay him back because I followed his instructions. I'm not a swing trader anymore. I'm not a day trader. I am a dividend investor. I rely on companies to do well so they can keep paying me, the investor. But what happens when we have a market that is, by all stretch of the imaginations, artificially inflated by the hopium that is the AI boom, and simultaneously we have a market that is being inflated, the Bitcoin market, by politics and future governing aspects of the Web3 market? It leads to a huge conglomeration of two markets actively competing. And traditionally, as long as the stock market is doing well, so is the Bitcoin market. But now the Bitcoin market has the potential not to outpace by the stretch of the imagination of money accumulation, but be able to outpace as well as performance in the stock market. And the turnover rate of that is way more positive. It's no denying it at this point. I think if you are sitting on the sideline saying, was Bitcoin a thing or not, it is proven that it is. And this is just from my own assessment. This is not me telling you to dump your portfolio into it, and this is me telling you as a person who doesn't even invest in Bitcoin. But I am a person who's salty, so you're gonna watch me eat some crow. But I'm also gonna give some of the people who are sitting on the sidelines and waiting for the other shoe to drop a reason to probably keep waiting for that shoe to drop. But let's talk about the artificial inflation in the stock market, shall we? Morning bid, Nvidia beats but fails to provide spark. This is going to be talking about Nvidia's financial report today. Nvidia eagerly awaiting earnings after the U.S. closes on Wednesday would inject a renewed vigor into the world market. Will be disappointed here, landing the prospect of lukewarm open in Asia on Thursday. Wall Street spent all day Wednesday firmly in the red before late rally. Bonds yields and dollar were higher in a weak 20-year U.S. Treasury bond auction was a reminder of how deep Washington fiscal deficit runs and strains on investors to fund it. So no matter how people want to look at this, the amount of money people have put into AI and investing on AI and things of this nature is really weird, especially since we have history to prove that this is not the way to do it. In the 50s, when we had our AI boom, so many people threw money left, right, and center to try and make a dime out of a dollar, and the returns on that weren't impressive. It did lead to a lot of progress, but the way we progress in the tech world is going to be through mechanical means. And by that, I mean by making our technology faster and more efficient, not by making software, if that makes it. We need a hardware improvement. We need some new inf metal that will let us store petatons of data and source it on the fingertips of our on a cell of our body. Some shit like that. That's the shit we're really hoping for. Nvidia hitting its mark but not being enough to spark rallies is probably proof of a souring market not seeing enough returns quick enough for them to have put so much money. We're thinking of Microsoft, right? Microsoft spent $19 billion in the last 3 years. They spend so much money, they've made another company skip other companies into being the most profitable company in the world. In the stock market, at least. That's crazy, right? But it's not enough to inject a level of, we gonna get this shit done. So let's learn more about what this deficit and what we're missing. Then came NVIDIA, the world's most valuable company, reported a beat on third quarter earnings per the share forecast. Fourth quarter revenue slightly above estimates, but shares immediately fell in after hours tradings as much as 5% before recovering. Nike, the Wall Street futures are pointing to a lower open in Japan at US on Thursday. So when it rains, it pours. Expect more damage to be done tomorrow in the market. If you got a chance to put in an early put, is the AI darling shine beginning to fade? Thursday economic calendar in Asia relatively light as South Korea exports, Indonesia current, an account of Hong Kong inflation data remains lease. And the last thing we want to pull there, meanwhile, Bitcoin is moving closer to a historic break of 100,000, boosted by the increase in confidence that President Donald Trump administration will be a crypto-friendly regime. And this is by no stretch of the imagination is this not true. They will be extremely friendly to them. They will be extremely open to this. And this is just a sign of things to come for Bitcoin. The prediction is 100K. I think last time I checked it was at 95. It's probably hitting 96 right now.
Hey bro, I think I'm gonna head on in for the night. I'm kind of tired.
No problem. Get some rest.
Hey, didn't you work today?
12-hour shift.
And you went to the gym?
PR to 700 deadlift.
And you still got energy to do all this work? Where does the energy come from, bro?
I'm at my best when I have my zest, baby.
Okay, zest?
The Zest Super Berry Samba Green Tea comes packed with 135 milligrams of caffeine and L-theanine. That's how I stay focused for longer and stronger throughout the day with no crash. It's way better than coffee or any of those sugar-filled energy drinks out there. No GMO, gluten-free, and it won't stain your teeth.
Oh yeah, that sounds real good. Is this one right?
Yes, sir, that's the one. But my brother in Zest, I'm gonna need you to get your own Super Berry Samba Green Tea.
Selfish.
You mad, bro? Don't worry, I got you. Use my promotional code down below to get 20% off selected items and the subscriptions. That's Coding with Strangers, all one word. Put that in the checkout box and you'll be good to go. Thank you so much to Zest for the sponsorship. Bitcoin surges to record highs near 95,000 a coin. So basically a Bitcoin is a digital currency that holds true currency value. That's the high level approach. By no means a stretch of imagination. I'm an expert on this, but that's, if you wanted to be able to say something at the water cooler tomorrow, say that shit. You'll be fine. But in sense of that, the thing that makes it so cool is that its value can fluctuate based on demand. And for the longest time, the running gag was, and this was proven through empirical data, 10,000 people in the Bitcoin market literally kept the artificial market of that inflated. And since the presidential election, more people have gotten involved. Some good people, but a lot more bad people. And we'll talk about what it is that makes people so drawn to this currency and the legacy of negativity that follows it, and how to clean it up and how to approach this if you wanted to. If you wanted to approach this as a person who didn't want to get tripped up by all the nuanced bullshit that comes with it. Bitcoin rose to a fresh record high, just shy of 95,000, after reports of Donald Trump's social media company was in talk to buy crypto trading firm Bakkt, boost expectations of crypto-friendly regime under his incoming administration. Bitcoin's world's biggest and best-known cryptocurrency has been and then doubled its earnings this year and last year at 93,000, which is up 1.6% after hitting its all-time peak of 94,982 and 32 cents. That's crazy. Extremely friendly regime is coming in to be part of this. Also lifting the outlook of crypto sectors was the strong debut on Thursday of option trading for BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF. Now this is where security comes into place. If you were having qualms about dealing with cryptocurrencies and managing crypto wallets and shit like that, I don't blame you. I got 2 wallets and I have a password that's literally longer than 4 social security numbers put together. But for the common person who is just a stock investor, how do you get to be part of the bang while everything's going boom? And BlackRock figured if you can't make money off of it, you can make money on it. And they decided to make an ETF out of it, which is way more approachable. And what's most important about it is ICE.O is on the NASDAQ, which means you can buy this in the form of a call or option on the stock market. With a 4.4-to-1 ratio, according to QCP Capital, it tallied nearly 1.9 billion in non-inflational exposure, 354,000 contracts traded, according to James Shetler, Bloomberg's ETF research analyst. So their volume is extremely high. And once again, BlackRock has the capital to expand such volume. Volume leads to volatility. Volatility leads to amazing shit happening, right? So I can't be mad at that. I cannot be mad at that. This is how you get into Bitcoin if you want to do it with security, with a little bit of reassurance. ETFs is the best way to do it. Figure out how to work your call options and get into it. The U.S. Spot's Bitcoin exchange trade products have attracted about 4.2 billion inflows since Trump's election victory and 15% of total inflows since the production were launched on the U.S. stock exchange in January. So it's only up from here. They've only seen a positive reflection on this, and they're probably going to continue to see more of this. And this is the good of it, right? We can say this wholeheartedly. If you want to get into stocks trades and you want to do this, ETFs, this is the good version of it. And we know that they said it's going to go to 100. It's at 95 right now. It's been on the up and up of 1.6 and 3% over year. This is a great trade. Not financial advice, but outside looking in, if I want it, I could do it. But if you're sitting there saying, Hero, I'm not sure, man. Cryptocurrencies, the NFTs, all those people's got sued. Then they send a CEO to jail. They never send rich people to jail. That's not true. They do. But if you were a little concerned, you have reason to believe. Because with the influx of Bitcoin becoming so much more popular now, normal people will start to indulge themselves with it. And when normal people start to indulge with things they don't quite understand, they become what we like to call in the scamming community easy marks. You feel me? Clap that.
Get down!
As a proud Nigerian prince who has scammed many of people in my day, I'll be the first to tell you, my favorite thing to do when new technology comes out is to figure out how to exploit weaker, less fortunate people than me. No, I'm just playing. I'm not that bad of a person. Come on, guys. I just know a lot of bad people. It comes with being a hero. But more depressing than anything is that Gen Z is so online that they've figured out not only how to manipulate a coin-based market, they also figured out how to rug pull that market. And let's to be clear, rug pulling is illegal. Gen Z rug pulls quants for 30K profit, but community revenge propels token by 71,000. Oh, what? 71,000%? My goodness. So the community then doubled down, and then the kid who got out, he got out, so he didn't have a chance to buy back in. Ugh. I mean, hey, that's a nice trade-off. And technically, with the rug pull, I guess he won't get into it. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel about this. Let's read. In a rug pull attempt, Gen Z kid created a quant token and sold it within a few hours to bag 30K in profits. However, to his surprise, the crypto community came together and pumped the token to a new high, and results, the token grew by 71,000%, making the rarest crypto trading experience in the industry. My goodness, the crypto market has a global market cap of 3.11 trillion, where millions of investors come together to participate in crypto trading. So unique incidents happen almost daily. However, something like this is seen for the first time, making it the biggest crypto scam fail. God damn. Gen Z, you can't do shit right. God damn. Gen Z is fucked. I'ma scam these people. And then they came together and made more money. Damn. Gen Z rug pull scam failed crypto trading community. A Gen Z kids token created a mass selling, becoming the highlight of a daily talk show streamed the process and gained both laughs and anger from crypto trading communities. This amateur trader launched a slowly meme coin quant and pumped it fun at the famous meme coin launcher site, and sold all his 551M quant holding for 128 SO worth 30K. However, the same 51M tokens became 4 million? Sheesh. The crypto community pumped the token in revenge. God damn. God damn. Could you imagine being 30K and then you laugh into the bank and then you come back and it's 4 million? Scammer gets scammed. Scammer gets scammed. But believe this article when they say this is the first time it's ever happened. Do not think that this is going to be you. Right? Do not think this is going to be you. You are not going to hit that last leg of your parlay. The house always wins. But I do love to hear scammer get scammed. But this is some punk ass kid, right? Just who's just online too much and probably has a great future in finances if, he doesn't get sent to jail for federal crimes. Make sure you file your taxes appropriately, kid. Gen Z? No, yeah, he's old enough to trade. But what happens when people of influence do scumbag things? What happens if people of influence do scumbag things like create a meme token and then rug pull multiple people and have secret accounts where he's trading between two accounts to artificially inflate his tokens? What happens when people who should know better and do better don't? How can we hold these individuals accountable? Well, the BBC tried to do that with Logan Paul, who has multiple meme coins that he put out. And when I say multiple, I think about 2. But both of them have failed horribly. One of them being an NFT and one of them being a crypto coin. And when the BBC reached out for questions because they released a video today about their findings, Logan Paul told them to, go go fuck themselves. And, you know, for a douchebag piece of shit, appropriate. It's something you would say. We're not concerned. He's not part of the people.
The people.
He's not a man of the people. But then he reached back out to them and told them, you know what, I'll give you your interview. And during this attempt to get the interview, they flew out all the way to, I believe, Puerto Rico and weathered a hurricane to talk to him, only for him to send this older lookalike dude to come talk to him.
Just amount of Logan's own cameras pointed at us. All of a sudden, it becomes clear why.
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Thanks. Matt.
Matt, sorry, I'm tired.
No worries.
Last night was hard. How are you enjoying? All right. How are you enjoying Puerto Rico?
Yeah, pretty good, man.
The lookalike is clearly nervous, so I'm keen to see how he responds to questions.
Look, you're one of the most famous people by many metrics in the world. What on earth does that feel like?
Feels good, bud.
You look
I feel
different.
like a champ.
I have to say, the real Logan Paul looks very different.
Did you come all the way over here to ask about how I look?
Is Logan coming?
I'm right here, bud. You came all the way to Puerto Rico from England. This is your interview. What do you got?
Look, these are some very serious questions. You know, there are people who really want to know the answers to these
I'm
questions.
a serious person.
Let's just get out of here. I'm not doing this.
It says this is ridiculous.
Matt, no. You came all the way to Puerto Rico for this interview.
File! They hired web files! They hired web files! Neither! Stop touching child leaders! Stop touching child leaders! Fuck the BBC!
So, rather than defend himself against the allegations we've been investigating, Logan decided to troll us. Minutes after leaving the gym, we receive a letter from lawyers on behalf of Logan Paul warning us against publishing our allegations.
This is why us not immediately cancel, like when Logan Paul went to that forest in Japan and we didn't say collectively as a group of people, Logan Paul is not internet worthy. This is what happens when you don't cut cancer out. It grows. It grows. He's committed he has serious accusations behind his name. And the moment someone tries to hold him accountable, he uses it as a media stunt. It's truly deplorable. But this is another reason why cryptocurrencies and getting into crypto is not, for all metrics of my standard, something I will do. This is why I won't do it, because animals like this get to roam free, and there's nothing to defend you from that. This person will steal your money. There are many people who go into the stock market trying to make better for themselves, and then there are people who go to stock market who prey on that. And I just want a lot, but I wanted to make sure. I hate people who sit in the fence in the middle of shit, but I'm very much clearly still Bitcoin can be successful. I just won't be part of that success, and I'm okay with that.
Your precious armory, gratefully accepted. We will need it.
But for everybody else in meantime, hey, I appreciate you being here. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all.